My name is Crystal Smart, and today I'm going to demo Addiction Palette 6. So let me just talk about this palette first. So first of all, this palette is one of my favorites out of all of the palettes we've released. And the reason why, not only are the colors just stunning, but I also feel like this palette speaks to the glam side, if you have one, and also the daytime side, or even the colors that you'd like to wear in your workplace. So we go from this really shimmery pink color. We have a couple of really good neutrals in here, a couple of great colors for fall, but also just year-round in general, and then some more of like your taupey everyday colors. So the combinations you can create with this palette really are endless, and it's just going to be a lot of fun to play with. So today I'm going to demo a look that I actually wore last night for date night. And so I'll be using the color Delightful, Blazing, and Impressive. So this color and then these two here. So let's get started. Okay, so I always start my eye look with the Unique primer. This is really, really important, a very important step. It doesn't take very much. You guys have seen me use this in so many of my videos. So I have just a little bit here on my ring finger, and I'm just going to dot it onto each of my eyelids and make sure that it's blended in well. And I'll let it dry for just a second before I go ahead and come in with the shadows. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with Delightful first, and I'm actually going to apply this color with my ring finger. So I have my primer on my eyes, and that's really important because this color is pretty glittery. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it's quite glittery. So finger application sometimes works the best. It just depends. You have to kind of play around with it and see. This is what I did last night. It worked really well, so I'm going to try it again. And what I'm going to do is just come in with my ring finger. Actually, let me start on this side. And I'm just going to dot it onto my lid area. And I'm starting at the inner corner first. And I'm just basically placing it where I want. Now, a lot of times you guys will see me come in and do a transition color first. I'm not doing that with this look. I'm just going to show you how to do these three colors on their own. And you can totally use a transition color if you would like, but you don't have to. So you can see exactly where I have placed that. I'm going to come in on the other side as well and do the same thing. This, I think using my finger kind of controls the fallout a little bit. Anytime you use glitter colors, you're going to get some fallout, so you can always just keep an old brush handy and see how I've gotten some here, which actually I don't mind because I usually put a little bit there anyway. But if you get some down on your cheeks or something, usually you could just swipe it away. You can always also put some loose setting powder on your face and kind of pack it, and so that if your fallout falls onto your face, you can sweep the powder away and the shadow is on top of the powder. It's just a lot easier to get rid of. So, all right, that's a little tip for you, but that's all I think I want to do so far with this color, so you guys can see exactly where I've put it. And then next we're going to come in with Impressive. Okay, so Impressive is this color here. It's a gorgeous, it's almost a maroon rose gold, if that even makes sense. It's just a metallic rosy maroon. But I'm going to come in and use that color with my deluxe brush, and I'm going to place this right onto my lid, right beside where I did Delightful. And I'm just sort of tapping my brush. And you guys also know the other trick I use a lot is I will get my brush damp, and that's going to help it adhere as well and minimize your fallout. So you can do that if you'd like. As a matter of fact, I've got some setting spray, and I think I'm going to do one spritz onto my brush. And that also helps me kind of pack it onto my lid. Plus it just makes your color pop really nicely. So I'm also coming up into my crease area. You can see exactly where I'm coming with this color. So I've kind of halfway, I've got my shimmer more toward the inside, and then this is also a shimmer, not quite as shimmery as the first color, but they're just meeting in the middle there. Okay, so now that I have finished with Impressive, I'm going to come in with Blazing. which is this. This is a more of a satin matte, and it's a pretty dark burgundy, so of course it's going to be gorgeous for fall, but also any other time of year. So I'm going to use my crease brush for this, and I'm just kind of rolling the brush into the powder so I get all sides coated with the color, blow off any excess. And then as always, you're going to find your crease by pushing your brush into this area of your eye, and you're just going to follow along back and forth, and then come out and also do an outer V. So this is just going to give us some depth in this area. And then of course I always come up just a little bit onto my brow bone, and then I will blend here in just a minute. But this color blends nicely with the other one, but also gives it that really pretty dimension that I love so much. Now you could skip this step if you didn't want to have that dimension and you're wanting to go for more of a glam daytime look. Me personally, I wear all the things during the day, so it's complete personal preference. And now for blending. So blending is so important. We as in Unique, we have a really great blending brush. I actually have one that I'm using that is not a Unique brush. This I believe is a Sigma brush, and it's a little more fluffy and a little more firm, and I like to use this when I have a darker color in my crease just to make sure I really get it blended well and get all the harsh lines there. So just make sure that you blend over and over and get rid of any harsh lines that you're not liking, and you can always come back in with more color if you need to, or if you feel like you have blended more color away than you meant to. Happens to me all the time. Okay, and next I'm going to come in with our newest 4D mascara. This is a one-step mascara with the fibers included. So for those of you that have been around with Unique as long as I have, you remember our fibers, what am I trying to say? Our gel fibers gel. That's the formula that we had. So we had a 2-step, but this is just a 1-step, and I love that it has the fibers included. It's 12 hours of wear. I absolutely love it, and it gives you quite a bit of dimension. It's very buildable. So I think I'm going to come in with probably 2 coats today. And we are finished. I love this look. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's perfect for every day. It's sort of like an everyday glam look. And like I said, this palette is so versatile. I'm so excited to play and come up with lots of creations with all of these colors. So today I want to call this my rose glam look. I think that's probably fitting. But if you try this, let me know. Comment below and let me know what you think about this look. And also let me know what your favorite colors are. I'm very excited for you to try. I will also link my website below, and send me any questions you have. Hope you have a happy day.